Well, hello everyone, welcome to Yarkshire Gamer, and today I'm going to have a look at the new small castle that's arrived here at Yorkshire Gamer. If you watch the regular monthly updates, you'll have seen this huge box arrive, and it's from a company called Empires at War, which I've got plenty of buildings from now, and it was a bit of a mad one-off lockdown thing. Oh god, let's get something mad, and this is it. This is on the website as a small castle, as I said previously, and I had to get in contact with the guy who runs the company, Mick, and just say, are you sure this is a small one? What does a big one look like? So just to get your bearings, the figures on there are 28mm, and this is a 12 by 6 table, and as you can see, it comfortably fills the centre of the middle table. So it's going to be interesting putting it in scenarios. It may just live on the side of a table, but for now it's just a mad project and something I've enjoyed very much putting together. So let's go and have a close look at some detail. So here we go, here's the front of the castle. Lovely ornate gatehouse with a couple of big doors on those. They're glued shut at the moment, and I'll probably leave them that way because they'll just fall off and end up under the games table somewhere if I don't do it that way. And got some of my Kingdom of Jerusalem and Tripoli Outremer units out there, just to give you an idea of the size and scale of the castle. And this is the front section, and as you can see, it's made from MDF, and it's just got that natural MDF the MDF. We're sure we all have MDF now, we're getting quite used to it, and the way that it comes from the manufacturers with the slight burn marks around various arrow slits, etc., gives it a worn feel already, gives it a weathered feel. But I do have plans for this. I do want to get this into something along the lines of the Crac de Chevalier, which is like a limestone castle in Crusader castle out in Syria, and not big on doing the terrain, so when I post this up I'm going to be asking for people to give us some ideas on how to get it painted to look that way. So let's have a wander around the castle using a bit of shaky cam, and we can have a look at the individual parts of the castle. So the castle itself is made up of individual sections, and you can buy these individually from Empires. And the first one that we are going to look at here, and they just pull away in sections. We've got a corner tower, and you've got two outer corners with arrow slits in the centre and battlements at the top. And then for the centre section, we've got a couple of doorways at the top there to get through, and the floor, and some more firing slits on either side of that, which overlook the walls. These sit quite nicely under the walkways on the walls, fit nicely under these archways here, perfectly well designed, easy to put together, and a very nice piece of kit. Not painted, it looks okay, and I'm sure people would be quite happy using that in the state or its current view. So just put that to one side for now, and we'll just take a wall section out. And these wall sections are probably 2 inches thick, and if you get a standard base size, my Crusaders are on 60 by 50 bases, and if you look there, that just fits absolutely perfectly onto the wall section. Strengtheners inside, as you can see, 3 strengtheners inside. So these, once they've put together, these are very, very solid. They're not going to fall apart. and as I said earlier on, they fit nicely, perfectly under the archway to form a castle there. And in the castle box set that I've got, which was £90, which I don't think is bad for this amount of wood and detail, you get 6 of these, and they form one on either of the short sides of the castle, and then 2 in the front and back sections of the castle. So I'll put those together, and we're going to have a look at the back of the castle. So there we go, here's the view down the back of the castle, and we've got the 2 corner pieces that match the 2 front corner pieces, and then 2 long wall sections that we just looked at previously, and then there is a small gatehouse. Well, it's not a gatehouse, there's no gate in it, but there's a small tower that extends out at the level of the main walls, just to give you a bit more killing ground in the areas in front of the towers. Each of the towers and the small tower that we've just talked about all have hatches in the top of them, and these floors, if you look, are removable, and there is a lower floor piece in there as well if you want to use them for maybe skirmish actions, fighting around the walls of the building. I'm not really into the skirmish thing, but it's there and available if that's your bag. So if we just lift this round, apologies for shaky cam as we do so, you can get a good idea there of the internals of the castle. There's a lot of room in there, a lot of room for a lot of troops. If you look on the wall, and I have 2 units of 24 based on the 60 by 50 mil bases that we talked about earlier on. So you can see comfortably, you can get one of those on each wall section, so you could have 6 units around the wall, plus a small space for a commander, or maybe some sort of support weapon. So there we go, that's the side of the castle. So there we go, that's a little short review on this 28mm Crusader castle. £90 from Empires at War. I'll put a link on to either the blog post or on here so that you can pop along and have a look yourself. They do loads of really nice buildings for a lot of different periods. I've got a big 28mm Renaissance town that I've bought from them, that is also features on one of my YouTube videos, and is just waiting for lockdown to end so we can get it used in one of our Italian Wars games. The pieces that we've been through, very easy to put together. Me and my lad did this in an afternoon, so we put 2 of us put this castle together in about 3 hours, which I think is really good. And no mess, easy instructions, very straightforward. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll see you again soon. Siddy.